Hey everyone, Ryan here with my big update for LEGO Star Wars rumors in spring of 2023. In today's video, we're going to be covering sets that come out on March 1st and sets that come out on May 1st. Everything coming out June, August, and September-ish is going to be covered in a separate video again when there's actually something to update about those sets. Now, if you appreciate the legwork I put in these rumor videos, make sure you hit the like button down below, and let's get started with our March 1st LEGO Star Wars sets. And these should be being revealed any day now, really. I mean, LEGO already revealed March sets for Harry Potter and I want to say Speed Champions, so the LEGO Star Wars March sets could be revealed at any point in time between now and when they release. I'm mostly joking. I think it's going to be sooner rather than later, though. But as far as I can tell, there are potentially 4 sets releasing on March 1st. More likely 3, but like I said, potentially 4. Starting with set number 75349, we've known about these first 2 for a while. Captain Rex Helmet, supposed to be a Phase 2 Captain Rex Helmet. It's going to cost $70 with 854 pieces. And then to pair with that Phase 2 Captain Rex, we're going to have the Phase 1 Commander Cody with set number 75350 at $70 with 766 pieces. The haters will take this the wrong way, but I really do wish that both of these helmets were the same phase, be it Phase 1 or Phase 2. I think Phase 2 would make the most sense, but it's interesting to me that these aren't the same. Hopefully they'll look good regardless, but they won't match on the shelf as great as they could have matched on the shelf. Now, the other 2 potential March 1st sets, I think only one of these is going to release. I don't think we're going to get both of these sets, so one of them is canned, canceled, pushed further down the line to next year, whatever. Probably just not happening at all. It'll be a skip set number. But we have set number 75351 and set number 75356. Both of these we kind of assume are going to be helmet sets. 351 is at a $70 price tag, and 356 is said to be an $80 price tag if it releases. Now, from the research I did and the people I talked to, I have a piece count of 670 pieces for set number 351, which leads me to believe that's the set that's going to release. But attached to 75356, I have the name Bounty Hunter Leia Boushh Helmet at $80 without a piece count. So there's definitely a potential that both of those become sets that you're going to be able to buy on March 1st. I really think only one of them is going to release, and I think it's going to end up being that Leia helmet. Whether the Leia helmet I just have on the wrong set number or the rumors have it at the wrong set number, stuff can get a little murky at times. So I believe there will be 3 helmet sets on March 1st, but we cannot rule out the possibility that there will be a 4th helmet set on March 1st, which would be the most they've ever released with a helmet wave. We're into the 4th year of helmet sets now. Finally, like I said, getting some prequel ones. But if we're also looking at history, it's also not impossible that that 4th mystery set could be a set like the Probe Droid was in 2021, where it's in that similar price range. It's an 18+ set, but it's not a helmet set. It's just kind of a caricature build of something. In that case, the Probe Droid. This could be something totally different. But yeah, the door's open there. Now, this May 1st wave is absolutely massive. It might be the biggest May 1st wave we've ever had, and I love May 1st waves. May 1st is my favorite day of the year. It's actually my birthday. I don't usually celebrate my birthday too much, but it's like always a great time of year to me. Like May 1st just makes sense to release LEGO Star Wars sets on, because you also have the May the 4th promotion going on. And what they would do in years past, and I heavily criticize this because it was dumb, stupid, and dumb, is they would release sets in like late April. We're talking like April 20th, even though in 10 days, you're having this big event for LEGO Star Wars. So it made all the sense in the world to me to just release them when the big event starts on May 1st for the May the 4th weekend promotion and all of that. And so it seems like they have actually gone and done that. So starting with the least exciting of those sets, the 40623 Heroes of Endor Brickheadz, $40, 549 pieces. It's going to have Leia, Luke, Lando, Wicket, and R2-D2 as your Brickheadz in that set. Moving on, we have the May 4th promo, set number 40591. And as of now, we know nothing about it, but there is some talk of a Max Rebo minifigure that could potentially be in the May 4th promo, could potentially be in the May 4th UCS set. And in just a second, I'll tell you why I don't think a Max Rebo minifigure is coming in the first half of 2023. But if we allow ourselves to believe the rumor that a Max Rebo minifigure is coming, then yeah, Max Rebo minifigure could totally fit in as the minifigure for May the 4th with a little build. I just don't think that's going to happen, and I'll explain it after we talk about the 75355 May 4th 4th UCS or potentially Master Builder Series set. But this one is said to have a price of $240 with no piece count yet. And the two leading rumors as to what this year's May 4th set are a buildable Chewbacca and a Jabba's sail barge. I think a $240 Jabba sail barge would be phenomenal. I personally had thought, maybe a $500-$600 one, kind of similar to what we see with the Razor Crest, would be amazing because it'd be a full-fledged, like, close to scale playset, and Hasbro did something similar, and that's why I think the idea kind of crept in the LEGO community that is something that LEGO could do, and they certainly could. But they could also just do a souped up version of the playsets that they've done in the past, and I think we can look at a set like the Tantive as something in a similar vein at that $240 price tag, where it's kind of a souped up playset as a collectible LEGO Star Wars set at the $240 price tag. So that is not out of the question, a Jabba sail barge, and that's also not out of the question because it's going to mix with another set's minifigures, and so they could cross over figures and make double use of some things, and LEGO Star Wars loves to save money in that way by producing a lot of the same stuff at the same time for different sets. Like, there are some possibilities out there as we'll get further down the list that could make that make sense. But the reason I think a lot of people think a Jabba's sail barge is coming is because Max Rebo was said to be in production at the LEGO factories. And this all stems from a picture of Max Rebo without any print on him. And there's a lot of rumor people out there saying, hey, it's in test production at the factory in Mexico because here's this blank copy that this guy got, and this guy always has the blank stuff from Mexico. But I know the guy who sold it to the guy, and I know that guy has had it for a long time or had them for a long time, so this is not a new piece that was just produced as a test mold for LEGO Star Wars to potentially start producing a Max Rebo minifigure anymore. This Max Rebo picture that's been floating around, it's a genuine LEGO Max Rebo without a print, but it's not a Max Rebo that was just produced to test produce a figure that could be coming in the next 4 or 5 months. So that was a long way to say that we don't know what the May 4th set is yet, but I'm sure we will find out something soon. It's getting to that time of year where if it's not Chewbacca, or if it's not Jabba's sail barge, or if it is one of those two things, we'll hear something, we'll get something a little bit more nailed down as far as the rumors go. Now, we just had the trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3 the other day. It was amazing, and it lines up pretty well with our rumored sets for The Mandalorian in 2023, again coming on May 1st. Set number 75346 is the Pirate Snub Fighter. This one's going to be $35 with 285 pieces. We've already had a pretty good look at what this one could look like in LEGO thanks to some 3D modeling here, and yeah, it could be a pretty cool set. It's just going to be one of those kind of standard $30-$35 type of LEGO Star Wars Starfighter sets, hopefully with 3 minifigures, hopefully with a new Mandalorian in Beskar armor minifigure using the updated armor style, especially for the helmet that we saw in The Mandalorian from the Razor Crest. But the trailer from the other day basically confirms that the rumor of set number 75348 is also gonna be a true set that's coming out. At $100, we have the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus the TIE Interceptor, a fantastic duo to see on screen. It's gonna have 957 pieces again at $100, and seeing this pair on screen, like I said, basically confirms that this rumor is true. In the trailer, we get pretty good views of both the TIE Interceptor and the Mandalorian Fang Fighter. We already knew what these sets would basically look like, but we kind of get a nailed down exact color scheme. It's not going to be something that's recolored in a way we didn't expect or something fancy, so just kind of a standard tried and true TIE Interceptor, Mandalorian Fang Fighter. The closest example to a set like this we have in recent LEGO Star Wars history is 2016, and that set did include 4 minifigures, so I would expect no less in this set. LEGO Star Wars' bar here is basically 4 minifigs. Otherwise, in my eyes, they're really cheaping out and trying to cut corners and save pennies and kind of just take a little bit of extra profit from their consumers, which would suck in my eyes. So I'm looking for 4 figures here. Now, the next 3 sets are all of classic scenes from Return of the Jedi. Given that it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, they went and made adult diorama sets for some of the bigger scenes in the movie. Starting out with 75352, the Emperor's Throne Room. It seems like this one is happening at $100 with 807 pieces. And this is one, because it lines up with the price of the one from 2020, that I just cannot wait to make a comparison video on. It's going to be really interesting to really see a set given the same price tag with the same exact source material, how different it is when it's like playset versus display set 100%. And I don't know if these have been like confirmed via rumors, but either way, I think the figures are guaranteed to be Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and 2 Royal Guards. I mean, what else do you put in there? And honestly, I expect that to be the best of the 3 diorama sets, because next up we have the 75353 Chase on Endor, gonna be $80 with 608 pieces, and I've been told that this one looks a little bit funky, so we'll see what comes of that. But it's supposed to have Luke, Leia, a scout trooper, and either another scout trooper or an Ewok. I think it's very likely we see an Ewok, because they probably want to just have kind of everything from that Endor speeder bike chase scene, but it's also potential that we just get 2 of the scout troopers. And scout troopers are always amazing figures, so I wouldn't mind seeing 2 in this one. I just expect them to throw in an Ewok instead. Now, I'm not as excited to compare this one to its original as the Throne Room duel set, but there is technically an original version of a speeder bike chase from 1999. It was $10, had, I think, 4 minifigures, maybe 3 minifigures. Maybe it was Luke and just 2 scout troopers, but still, it will be interesting to take a look at those side by side, 24 years apart and just completely different conceptually, and not even really a comparison to be made, but it'll be cool nonetheless. And then finally, more or less confirmed to be coming out. We weren't really sure if this was really going to happen, if there was only going to be 2 diorama sets, or if there was going to be a third. It seems like there's going to be a third with set number 75345, Jabba's Throne Room. This rumor just kind of got confirmed the other day. It's going to be $70. We don't have a piece count yet. Given that it's going to use a molded Jabba the Hutt, we can assume a lower piece count, because that's going to suck up a lot of that money that LEGO Star Wars is going to allocate to the set, basically. But as far as characters or figures in the set go, we have Jabba the Hutt. We also are going to have Bib Fortuna, the Boushh Leia minifigure, C-3PO. We'll see if he includes that dual molded leg that was exclusive to the UCS Luke's Landspeeder, or if they used the same C-3PO without a dual molded leg that they put in the trash compactor set from 2022. I'm assuming they'll go the trash compactor route without the dual molded leg. Final figure in the set is Chewbacca, and then the set is also said to have Han Solo and Carbonite, but this is no single brick Han Solo and Carbonite. We had that original brick, then we had the great piece that came out in 2010 that had Han Solo and Carbonite, but you could actually put the minifigure inside of it, and now we're going to be seeing a brick-built Han Solo in Carbonite. Given that this is an adult display set, they've gone a completely different route for this one, which is going to be really interesting. I'm super stoked to see what they come up with for this build. I think there's a potential that it could be really bad, given just how small it has to be in a brick-built format, but, you know, I'm willing to give it a try. But yeah, for $70, I just can't imagine we're getting much of a throne room. If we look to 2022's Boba Fett's throne room, that was $100, and people said that was overpriced like crazy, and that one was reasonably big for $100. I don't know, but then you want to say now you chop $30 off that, you include a big Jabba the Hutt. I mean, how much throne room are we looking at in this set? Is it more of just the throne and surrounding floor? Like, are we getting walls to this room? This is going to be an interesting test here at $70. It's not a lot of budget. And now maybe the closest thing we can look at it for $70 as well is something like the Death Star Trench Run, which at least has that back wall essentially. So if you think of something in that scale with Jabba the Hutt smacked in the middle, maybe it works. Maybe it does work at $70, but it will be interesting nonetheless. Anyway, those are all of the current rumors for March and May for LEGO Star Wars in 2023. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. Let me know what you're excited for down in the comments section below. And if you have a rumor tip, just shoot me an email. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.